Prices at the pump, they could be taxing on a lot of people, and they're not going down just yet. Fox 4's Jacob Kaufman joining us live outside of the Quick Trip on Westport Road. Now, Jacob, with the oil prices going down, could we see any relief?
Yeah, it's certainly a possibility, but it's nothing that we're going to be seeing overnight. And the reasoning is retailers need to wait and see for more stability.
The average price of gas has gone up over $1 since the war in Iran began. Since President Trump agreed to a 2-week ceasefire, the price of oil has dropped below $95 a barrel. So why hasn't the price at the pump reflected that? Park University Associate Professor of Political Science Matt Harris says it's due to ongoing uncertainty.
The prices you see at the pump aren't going to come down until the retailers are able to say, okay, we can see some stability, some clarity in the price of the crude oil. When we start to see clarity of the picture, I think that's when you can start to see some permanent changes in terms of the price of gas.
Protesters took to Mill Creek Park today, making their voices heard about the ongoing war in Iran. While voicing their concerns about the current administration, prices at the pump was also a concern for one protester, saying it's no thanks to the war overseas.
I definitely do have concerns about lower income families being able to afford to pay for gas to motorize their vehicles. For us, we can afford that right now, but there are a lot of people who can't, and certainly that's a concern.
Even though the United States does not receive a vast majority of its oil from the Middle East, let alone Iran, Harris says there is a reason why we are affected by this stateside.
Because the United States is so interconnected with the world, even if we're not taking oil from, even if we're not getting a lot of our oil from Iran or the Middle East generally, the global supply, if that's restricted, that's going to increase demand. That can cause the price to go up.
Now, Harris tells me he believes after this 2-week ceasefire, if everything goes according to plan, that's when we could potentially see that stability and that potential more long-lasting effect on gas prices. John?
Jacob Kaufman near Westport tonight. Jacob, thanks. And as he mentioned, anti-war protesters gathered on the plaza tonight to make their feelings about the war known. Demonstrators saying no to another endless war. The groups included the Party for Socialism and Liberation KC and Vets for Peace KC. They say money should be used for people's needs, not the war machine. The White House argues Iran's regime has killed thousands of Americans over 5 decades and cannot be allowed to enrich uranium for nuclear weapons. Stay with Fox 4 and the Fox 4 News app for the latest on the fragile ceasefire in Iran. You'll get breaking news alerts on your phone. Scan the QR code on the screen or search Fox 4 in your favorite app store.